Welcome to All-in-One YouTube channel. Today I am going to start new series about VPS and RDP. After watching this series, you will know everything you need to know about these and you can use these without any help. These are the topics we are covering in this video. These topics are enough you to get full knowledge about VPS and RDP. So, let's start video. There is nothing special about RDP and VPS. It's same as computer that you have in your home. But there is a special thing about RDP and VPS. It's you can't access it directly as you accessing your computer in home. You need to access it via network or internet. RDP is related with Windows and VPS is related with Linux. In RDP, you can use graphical interface. In VPS, you only can use command line interface. But you can also use Linux as RDP through third-party softwares. Do you know whole internet is built on RDPs and VPSs? Now let's see features in RDP and VPS. 24/7 working. Have larger storage and memory. Have stable internet connection with higher speed. These are main features. Let's see usage of RDP and VPS. Game servers, websites, VPN servers and almost every server running on these. Cloud service providers create VPS and RDP for us. They also provide other services related to internet. But you can't directly access their VPS and RDP. First you need to create an account. After that, they gave access to you to access Cloud Console dashboard. This is where you can get details about your VPS and RDP. But there is a bad news. You need to pay money for this. But you don't need to worry about it because there is a thing called free trial or free tier. In free trial or free tier, cloud service providers give free money for us to use to create and use VPS and RDP. Most of users use this method. But this available for limited time. Usually it is 1 year. There is another method for university students. Some cloud providers give free access for university students. They can use VPS and RDP until their university life is over. Now I will give brief introduction and special things about popular cloud services providers. This is my favorite one. This is details of free tier. There is a special thing called always free services in this. They are services that you can access free for forever. Oracle Cloud also provides free access for university students. But, your university must be registered in Oracle Cloud. AWS is another cloud services provider. It has 1 year free trial. It also has free access for university students. This is another cloud services provider. It provides free trial but only for 2 months. But it provides free access for university students via GitHub Student Developer Pack. Microsoft Azure is another cloud services provider. It provides 12 months free trial. It also provides free access for university students via GitHub Student Developer Pack. Google Cloud Platform is another cloud services provider. It provides 3 months free trial. It also provides free access for university students. There are a lot of cloud services providers available nowadays. So, there are a lot of free trials available. You don't need to worry about money. You can find other cloud services providers using searching on Google. First let's talk about storage. First thing you need to understand is you need to choose suitable space for operating system and for your programs. There is an option for increasing storage after creating VPS. But I am not sure it is available in every cloud service provider. There is 2 types of storages. First one is permanent storage. Your operating system is installed on here. Second one is shareable storage. This is act as external hard drive. So, you can add and remove at any time. You can also use same shareable storage with different VPSs and RDPs. Operating system is an important component. This is the one divider that divides as VPS or RDP. You can find different versions of same operating system. Another important thing is there are two main architectures in every operating system. They are AMD and Ampere. Almost every software support for AMD architecture. But some softwares don't support for Ampere architecture. So, you need to be careful about this. You need to choose suitable RAM for your operating system and softwares. You also need to choose suitable cores count. Usually cloud service providers provide suitable internet connection. Important thing in here is public IP address. You need to choose static IP address because VPS or RDP act as server. VPS or RDP acts as server. So, firewall is very important thing. Firewall does opening and closing ports. For VPS and RDP, there are two firewalls. First one is provided by cloud service provider. Second one is provided by your operating system. For opening port, you must open that port on both. Opening ports is done via firewall rules. If you are using RDP, you can see there is a opening port rule for 3389. Reason for this is RDP server running on port 3389. If you are using VPS, you can see there is a opening port rule for 22. Reason for this is SSH server running on port 22. My recommendation for handling firewalls is you must open all ports in cloud service provider's firewall and you must control port opening using operating system's firewall. This is the easy way to handle. I think now you have proper idea about components. First let's talk about what is authentication. Remember when you are going to log into your PC in home, you type account name and password. That is authentication in simple way. In VPS and RDP, authentication is very important because if it's not, anyone can access your VPS or RDP. VPS and RDP uses different protocols. So, they have different authentication methods. RDP uses RDP protocol. RDP uses password authentication method. This means you type account username and password for accessing RDP. This is same as your Windows PC in home. VPS uses SSH protocol. SSH uses two authentication methods. First one is password authentication. This means you type account username and password for accessing VPS. Special about password here is its same password for accessing root user account. In Linux, root user account has administrative privileges. Second one is SSH key pair authentication. SSH key pair are public key and private key. Public key must be on SSH server side. This means it must be on VPS server. Public key file has pub file extension. Private key must be on SSH client side. This means it must be with you. Private key file has key file extension. From this video, our theory lessons are over. In every cloud service provider, service for creating VPS and RDP is related with VM keyword. So, you can find it easily. First we need to select operating system. For RDP, choose Windows operating system. For VPS, choose Linux operating system. You can see different distributions of Linux. Also, there are different versions for each distribution. Next you need to choose processor type. Here you can see AMD, Intel and Ampere available. If you choose AMD and Intel, you can get x86-64 CPU. If you choose Ampere, you can get ARM64 CPU. You can also see core count and RAM size available here. This is where you can get internet access and public IP address. There are different names for this in different cloud service providers. You can easily identify it because it has IP address range details. Here you need to add SSH key pair because we are creating VPS. For RDP, you don't need to do anything because cloud service provider provides them to you. Here you can see two options available. First one is generating key pair. This option is available in every cloud service provider. You can download SSH private key. SSH public key will be added to VPS automatically. Second option is for adding SSH public key. So, you need to generate SSH key pair locally. I think first option is easy for you. Here you can give your storage details. Now you can create your VPS. You can see public IP address and username in VPS details. We need public IP address because we access this VPS via network. For SSH authentication, we need username. You can see in actions, we can do stopping, rebooting and terminating VPS. Now, I will show you how to control firewall in cloud service provider. You can usually see these settings with cloud network settings. You can see security rules or something like this. There are two types of rules. They are Ingress and Egress. Ingress rules or inbound rules are define how incoming traffic are handled by ports. These are the most important one. My recommendation is to allow all traffic here because you can handle them using your VPS operating system firewall. I will show you how to do it. 0.0.0.00 All IP addresses are allowed. All protocols means all ports are open. After adding this rule, traffic to all ports are open. Egress or outbound rules mean going traffic from VPS or RDP. Usually all traffic are open. So, don't need to worry about it. First let's talk about Windows RDP. We can use remote desktop connection software for this. This software is available in both PC and mobile devices. Let's see how to set up it. For computer, you need to type public IP address or domain name of your RDP. Click on Show Options. Here you can see, you can type username. Now you can click on Connect. When connecting, it will ask for your password. You can see how this looks like. Next let's talk about VPS. We need to use SSH client software for this. I use Termius software. Termius software is easy to use. It supports PC and mobile devices. Another feature is it sync data across all devices. So, let's see how to set up it. Click on New Host to create new connection. For address, you need to type public IP address or domain name of your VPS. For port, type 22. For username, you need to type username. If you have password, you can type it on password. For using SSH private key, first you need to import it to software. Go to Keychain. Click on Key. Click on Import from Key file. Now choose your SSH private key file. Now save it and go back to Hosts. Now click on plus key, certificate. Click on key and choose imported key file. Now you can connect. Let's see example. As we previously talked, we allow all traffic from cloud service providers firewall and manage these traffic from operating systems firewall. So, in this video, I will show you how to manage traffic from operating systems firewall. First let's see in RDP. Go to search bar and type firewall. Open Windows Defender Firewall. As we know, We only need to worry about inbound rules. Click on New Rule. Choose Port option. Click on Next. First you need to choose which traffic is allowed, TCP or UDP. Next you need to type port number. Click on Next. Click on Next. Click on Next. Type any name and click on Finish. Now let's see in VPS. First you need to get root access. UFW is a Linux software for managing firewall in Linux. We use it. Here it's pre-installed. First, we need to enable it. Run this command. Type Y and press Enter. First we need to allow port 22 for SSH server. Only for first time, we need to reboot VPS. After that you can normally work in opening ports. Now I think you know everything you need to know about VPS and RDP.